Kanu gives order. Ekpa, his right man, obeys. Kanu gives order. Ekpa. Simon Ekpa and Joko, his right man, manest man, obeys. Make the carry helicopter go. Bomb, kill everybody in Igbo land. Okay, history, providence will judge them.
But do you think that Ekpa is disrespecting Nnamdi Kanu by not answering to what Alejo Jumako is saying?
Listen and listen good. Ekpa himself is a military man. Nnamdi Kanu is an educated lawyer, a historian, an international lawyer. So they are two different persons. Ekpa has gone through military training, worked as a military officer, not in Nigeria zombie, worked at, that is his own military base is a Scandinavian country. It's not in Africa. The military where he worked with does not base in Africa. It is based in Scandinavian country. They are more advanced than here. So if anybody is addressing Ekpa, stop addressing Ekpa as a civilian. No, Ekpa is a military man. Whether former, whether presently, or otherwise. Once a soldier is always a soldier. Okay, there's something I saw Ekpa when he was gymming, dancing. I say, yes, this is my brother, because if you allow this Colonel Musa and Ekpa will pin him down under 2 minutes. Wapi aba. Under that's a he go remove his jaw. That thing where Musa they chok Musa. If you meet Ekpa, go beat him. I don't really understand. Hands down. No wapi aba. So what happen is that you people should mind the way you people talk to Ekpa. If you want any negotiation with Ekpa, there's a way you will go about it. It's not like addressing a military man like a civilian. Don't you know that is not good? Okay, they are looking his own military way now as a different military. Ekpa, different from other military. No, not the same. Nigerian military, you see how they respect them. They should accord the guy with his own respect too. So if they want anything like that, maybe to stop sit at home. Everybody knows economically it's not good for the East. But it is good when they are holding Nnamdi Kanu in the jail. I don't really understand. The Nnamdi Kanu incessant, let me say, endless incarceration is what brought about sitting at home. And we all are feeling the pain. I'm feeling the pain for the Anambra. I'm feeling the pain for the Imo, the Abia, the Enugu. I'm feeling the pain for the Delta. I'm feeling the pain for Kwara, Uyo, that is our Akwa, Cross River, Bayelsa, and River State. I'm feeling the pain for them. They are my brothers. What is the need of holding somebody in the jail and that person has been released by the court of justice, and some wicked political idiots still insist Nnamdi Kanu should be there? Igbo was doing the same business Nnamdi Kanu was doing, and yet Igbo was not held down in jail. I don't know what to say. Kanu himself, very gentle, the best agitator in the world. He has won it from Transparency International, and they are still holding him. Kanu went to court severally and actually exonerated, set free, convicted, no, acquitted, freed by Nigerian Court of Justice, Court of Law. What is the need of holding him down there? So that's why you see the military man from, let me say, the Biafra Prime Minister from this Scandinavian country, Finland, insists that Nnamdi Kanu should be out of jail, for Christ's sake. Who is happy that everybody is sitting down at home? Don't you know that it's affecting the economy of that region? Do you know how much individuals are losing every Monday and Tuesday? Do you know that federal government is not minding what is going on in the southeastern Nigeria because, of course, they don't have any interest, no projects, no establishment that gives government money in that region? They are not serious with southeastern Nigeria. Whatever happened to them, it doesn't touch their mind. Because actually the politicians from that region have sold their souls to demons. That's why they, allow Igbos suffering, going through all these kind of deprivations. So what I'm trying to say is anybody that is writing against Nnamdi Kanu should desist from doing so. If you are tackling Ekpa, you meet him the way you should meet a military man. You call him to order. If there are corrections to be made, you should put it. You cannot now come see me and say, to come out and say, Ekpa is wrong. Ekpa should do. Now me give Ekpa the impetus to do that. The prerogative he has now is that Nnamdi Kanu is free, but they have not released him. So, what is the need of going to court in Nigeria? What is the need of the Department Judiciary? What is the need of Ministry of Justice and so on and so forth? So that is the prerogative. When things are not getting right, the man just, turn to another thing. So what I'm trying to tell you is that justice denies Nnamdi Kanu at the extreme level. The justice has been served to Nnamdi Kanu. Release him. When he comes out, that is when that justice has been served. Absolutely, thoroughly. How could you just say somebody is free? You allow him there. Looking down on the Igbos, looking down on the southeastern Nigeria. Oga, federal government of Nigeria under Tinubu is asking Igbos for a fight. Tinubu is looking for something. Trouble where they look for, you go find them. That thing where you they look for, you go see them. If I fight and run away, you know the reason why I do so? I fight and run away. I run away to come again. The fact that the war, Biafran war, ended in 1970 does not mean that Igbo man will not at least express himself again. Give me space. I'm going to express myself. Give the Igbo space. Igbo man must, MUST, express themselves anywhere in the world. Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be free. Stop holding Nnamdi Kanu. Release Ohanes and Igbo that you arrested during election, whereby the whole Aboros in Lagos are ganging up against Igbos, setting their houses, their shops ablaze. And when the man won the Aboros, federal government swoop on him. Because the man is from the perceived region, enemy, adversarial region of the country, where they committed all manners of genocide in 1967, 68, 69, and 70. They still don't like the people of that region. That's why they held that Ohaneze chairman and refused to release him. The man is in there. A year plus, going to 2 years. Any Igbo man that is with this current administration, except Bianca Ono, any Igbo man that is befriending APC, I said with the exemption of Bianca Ojukwu, that Igbo man, God will ask him. It is God that will pay him. Igbo man won an election, they stole it.
Why are you exempting Bianca?
Because now I'm exempting it because Bianca is not turning her back on Biafra. Bianca has not even spoken bad against Simon Ekpa. It's a lie. Nobody, Jumako has not said anything wrong about Ekpa. Ekpa is doing what he's doing because recklessly, carelessly, Kanu has been detained for almost 48 months now. So that's why I'm telling you that Bianca has never voiced out against Biafra. What Bianca's Ono stands for now is Ojukwu. Ojukwu epitomizes, though he is gone, ideology of Biafra to the last degree. Bianca is Mama Ojukwu, Miss Ojukwu, Miss Biafra.
Okay. But do you think that Ekpa is revising Nnamdi Kanu order based on he believes that December 2 is sacrosanct?
Oga, Nnamdi Kanu has never given him order. I'm not there.
He says it's true. It's true. His lawyer.
Oga, let's. They can write anything. Omo Elechore is a true advocate of Biafra emancipation. I know him. Yeah. Papers can write anything. People can talk anything. Are you listening to me? Yeah. Kanu gives order. Ekpa, his right man obeys. Kanu gives order. Ekpa, Simon Ekpa Njoku, his right man, honest man, obeys. Look at the carry helicopter go, bomb, kill everybody in Igbo land. Okay, history, providence will judge them. Biafra has come.
Why? Because Nnamdikanu is an Igbo man. And what Nnamdikanu said, that Nigeria have expired 2014. Like I said, I read an article. In that article, and it stated that somebody like Nnamdikanu that is holding the post of pursuing the dream of his search when the court of a country, which Nigerian court is in our constitution, section 287, subsection 1, stated it clearly in Nigerian constitution. Do you know what he said? Somebody fighting for agitation like Nnamdikanu, if the court, the highest court of the land, declares him free, that such a person should be free. That not even the Federal High Court have the right to do what? To still judge him. Then another person that have right again to free him, Mr. President. And another person again that have the right as well to issue his freedom is the chief of the federation. But if you watch all these things are not going on, are not coming to play in Nigeria. Why? Because Nnamdikanu is an Igbo man. And what Nnamdikanu said, that Nigeria have expired 2014. And today the Northerners are saying that Nigeria have expired 10 years ago, in line with what Nnamdikanu have said. Igbo himself submitted a letter in UK agitating for what? Oduduwa Republic. And at the same time, these people, we are working and moving freely. Are you hearing me? They are moving freely. Nothing happened to them. Why are they still holding Nnamdikanu? Even when the UN have issued warning to Nigeria to free him, to let him go under the regime of late Buhari or the living one. Yet, Nigeria have refused to free this man because he's an Igbo man. Abakari is supposed to be in the prison, in jail, but Abakari is free because he's an Hausa man, Nigeria. Yes. Igbo is a Yoruba man.
Abakari is not free. He was just giving.
Free.
He was just given a 2 weeks. He was given a 2 weeks. He was given a 2 weeks for his mother's burial.
That is a political statement. You know, Nigeria have never said the truth. Go and check your newspaper. What you see as a truth on net, on social media, international information is different from what your Nigerian newspaper will give to you. Are you hearing me? They are not telling you the truth. Thank God for social media today. And who made the social media? The Oyibos. That is why you and I are learning one or two things. That is why you and I are understanding one or two things. And that is why our heart, our mind, our eyes is being opened about one or two things. That your leader, Nigerian leaders have been covering from us for years, donkey years before now. They can't tell you the truth because they are not ready to tell you the truth. Now, that is what Ejimako is standing today to remind them. Even if at all you don't obey the law of your land, I think the meaning of United Nations means the United, that is the UN, that is the United Nations. which I believe Nigeria is inclusive. So they should follow him, follow the law of the UN. You refuse to abide by the law, and you refuse to abide by the law of your own country, and you have the audacity to keep somebody. According to you, you say the person break the law, and you yourself break the law, and you want to judge somebody that break the law. How possible do you think this will work? It doesn't make sense. Are you getting it? It shows that you don't really know what you are doing. And tell me, how can you move forward if you're operating in this form? There is no way you can move forward. You cannot move forward, and you can never move forward. Because before you can stand to judge somebody, there is something Nnamdikanu said before September 24. Are you hearing me? Before September 24, there is something Nnamdikanu said to Binta Nyako, the judge. Do you know what he said? He said that nobody in Nigeria, no lawyer in Nigeria, no judge in Nigeria have the right to judge him. That whosoever that does that is a terrorist. That if Nigeria want to engage him or to challenge him, Nigeria should take the case to ICC, International Criminal Court, of which Nigeria cannot do that because they themselves are guilty. Kidnapping is a crime in Nigeria, and they kidnap somebody, a UN lawyer. And because of the hatred, that is why all these departments that I have mentioned to you, from both the president and co, because the person in quote is an Igbo man. They don't want to pay attention. They don't want to free him. How did they bring Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria? Did they arrest him here in Nigeria? No. They kidnapped him from another country to Nigeria. Why shouldn't they kidnap Igbo too and bring him to Nigeria? No. It is obvious that many Nigerians are coming, and there are still sentiments. There is a lot of sentiment in this country because this one, our own, because this one, Yoruba man, this one, Igbo man, this one, Hausa man, and you say we are one Nigeria. And our heart is not one. Our reason is not one. If the Yoruba man is there, whether he's doing well or not, you will be clapping for him. And when Hausa man goes there, he said the Hausa is a bad person. Then Yoruba go there, Hausa go stand up, say, this one is a bad person. And you say we are one. Yeah, Igbo, Olori Brukoshi, Anyamiri, na bad person. And you say we are one. What makes you one? I am asking. The same present president of Nigeria in 1997, April 13, he said he did not believe in one Nigeria. That's what he said. And he won't free. Nobody disturb him because he's a Yoruba man. An Igbo man say something. They say bring him. They crucify him. And what Igbo man said was truth. Everybody is agreeing on it now. The true Nigeria have expired. What stop Nigeria from not kidnapping or holding that man that say true? That northern say true. The northern elders that have finally agreed that Nigeria have expired 2014. 10 years ago. No, I'm asking, what stop Nigeria not to go and carry them? Because of the hatred. Because of the hatred they have on Igbo people. Tinubu in person, as a person. Tinubu in quote. Do you want to tell me that if Igbo happen to be the one in detention, like Nnamdi Kanu, and Tinubu come into power, based on what is already on the platform, on the air, which everybody know that this man is standing on the truth, are you telling me that he's not going to free him? Then who free him? When he was arrested in Benin, when Igbo ran to Benin, and Benin people arrested him, who free him? Then what is there to say, Oga, they go, Nnamdi Kanu, they go, we have seen it through. You have told us the truth and we have confirmed it. Okay, we are sorry. What stops you from saying sorry and let him go? And let me tell you another thing. You say Igbos are not useful. Igbos are not relevant. Igbos are not important. But you don't want to leave that man, that Igbo man to go. You don't want to allow them to go. A woman that is not a good wife is a woman you will divorce. You throw her away and welcome another one. But the one that is not good and you don't want to divorce her, that means that woman is the best on earth.
Mr. President
God bless
held and officially announced his visitation to the Anambra, the southeast, but later at the end of the day decided not to. Probably, to me, the injustice which Nigerian government, even his own government, are given to the southeast, probably because of the maltreatment that his government is giving to the people of from that Anambra, people from the Biafran people, the Igbos, for example, like Nnamdikanu, that they are still detaining over his civic rights, over what he have already saw and he ate it. And you are fighting against him, you are holding him and you are detaining him and keeping him unjustly. The injustice against the people you say you want to visit, I believe that is the reason why he decided not to go again. And I learned that he made another fresh appointment. And that appointment, no Southeast persons was included or inclusive. And reason best known to him, but to me, the conscience, the heart of which Nigerian government, even him being the president, the attitude they are giving to us, or the system they are running towards the eastern region, is what is affecting him mentally, consciously, and otherwise. And on this note, I still stand again based on some informations that past said by northern elders that yes, that true Nigeria have expired. Then if truly now you have agreed with Nnamdi Kanu, in whom you are holding captive, now you agree on what he said, so definitely Nigeria is not just owing him apology. Nigeria is owing him a lot. Because when a man speaks the truth and you are not happy about it and later come back to know the truth, now you, the Northerners, the Nigerians, even the Yorubas, Mr. President is aware of this now and he have seen it, have heard it, that Nigeria have expired 10 years ago. And because of this, you home as Nnamdi Kanu. And the Northerners are saying it now. What is happening? So Nnamdi Kanu need to be free. He needs his freedom. They should let him be. Marriage is not by force. It don't expire, no more love. And in a home whereby there's no love, I don't think that home, there is any need of that home to continue in a coexistence. And on this note, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are going against the constitution right of Nnamdi Kanu. You and your cabinet and Nigeria. And I believe because of this, your conscience is judging you. So you better rise up and wake up from your slumber and do the needful. Even this morning, I read an article. In that article, I discovered that under the Constitution of Nigeria, the section 287, subsection 1, stated it clearly that the president, after the judgment of the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in Nigeria, has freed Nnamdikanu. That the Attorney General, the President, and every other court have the right to free Nnamdikanu, which Nigeria have refused to do. He said another way is the citizen by which, the country by which the person in quote is their citizen or where he come from. And Nnamdikanu was arrested with a passport of British. Now the British are supposed to come out and free Nnamdikanu, but because they were caught in existence rehearsing with their evil against the Igbos, hatred, so they decided not to pay attention or to act in all the departments. So, and on this, according to the law of Nigerian law, so Nigeria is not owing the Igbos and Nnamdikanu apology. They are owing us so many things, and Nigeria is indebted to Igbos and Nnamdikanu, which I believe is one of the reasons he, the Mr. President, did not appoint any Igbo person or visit Anambra State as he intended to do before.